Hi, you're welcome to another sermon from Holy City Ministries. And today we'll be talking about how to build your dream. And my name is Ayedeji Adeomi. And today, in how to build our dreams, we'll be talking about the three phases in building our dreams. So I've actually separated it into three parts. The first part we'll be talking today, which is the person, the third, environment, and the last one, which is the person. So I would like you to follow me all through this message, and it's going to help you and impact you on how to build your dream. And because a lot of people make mistakes on building their dreams, and they are trying to build it and they are still having issues on building their dreams. So today I'm going to take you through the first part. I'm going to take you through the first part and the second part next week. And just stay with us, and we're going to take you through everything. And I pray that as you follow us, the Lord will bless you in Jesus' name. Today we'll be talking about the person and how to build our dream. Let's look at Genesis 12 verse 1. Genesis 12 verse 1 said, "Now the Lord had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, and unto a land that I will show thee." The first thing in building our dream is you. You are the person. You are the person that God will call. You are the person God will use. You are the person that is going to raise the banner of the dream of God. It is true that we all have our own dreams. We want to build it. But I pray, or let me say, I plead with you that we should always allow it to align with God's dream. There's no amount of the dreams you want to build in this world. If you are not building anything for God, you're just building life on earth that is not going to last, because we're going to leave everything here one day. And that's why personal dream or people's dream or trying to build something always comes with gain, manipulation, profit making, and all that. Truly, when you work for God, when you're trying to build a dream for God, you will get to a place you want to get to, and you will have everything you needed. Trust me, even all the mansions, the cars, you will have it, but it will be something at the end of the day that you're just trying to use to get to the place God wants you to get to. It's not something you're using for your own self-benefit. Every of our dreams, if it's so personal and selfish, we always want to try to get our way, always want to get something for ourselves. But when you're building a dream that is going to help people, that's why God's dream comes with helping humanity. It's all about adding value to people. It's always about adding value to others. It's always about replenishing the earth, multiplying the earth, or dominating the earth, not people. So that's what God's dreams entails. So when you are building the dream, you have to ask yourself, am I adding values to people? Am I building the earth? Am I replenishing it? Am I dominating it? Am I multiplying it? Am I making life better, or I'm making it worse? I'm just trying to sell a product so that everybody will buy, and I'll make my money, and I'll be rich. I'll be able to buy all the fancy cars, build the fancy houses and all that. No, that is not the dream. The dream is how to help others to achieve their destiny. And trust me, when you help others to achieve their goals and destiny in life, you are going to achieve yours. And you're going to have even more than what you can think or imagine. Some of the people that are having all the things we are seeing today, most of them did not imagine they could have it, but they were busy helping people to build their life. And God was busy building their own dreams, and the Lord will help. But that's why the Bible says, any man that loses his life shall save it, but any man that decided to hold on to his life shall lose it at that point. So you have to lose your life to help others, and God is going to help you. And that's why every time God decided to build a dream or decided to help humanity, he always created a dream. It's the dream he created that is going to help others, but the dream cannot be fulfilled without you. Because that's why the first thing God looks for in building a dream is you. Is the person to carry the dream. Is the carrier of the dream that God looks for. When God was about to start a nation called Israelite, the first person he looked for was Abraham. He called Abraham how to build Abraham's life through Isaac, from Isaac through Jacob, and Jacob became the Israel. So you see that what your life is. That's why when God is dealing with you now, don't just look about now. Don't just look at, okay, what is it for me now? No, always think about the next generation, the next phase. And that's why most of us delay God's dream in our life, because we're always asking the question, what are we getting now? That's why you need to ask yourself some basic questions. The very first question is, who are you? Who are you? What is it about you? And the second question is, what are your values? What is it that defines you? What are the things, what are the top values in life? And the third thing is, what is your unique selling point? I know it's a business term, but it's us every time, because like marketing says that you always sell yourself first before selling your product. So who are you? What is your unique selling point? And the last question I want us to look at is, what are your weaknesses and your strengths? You need to ask yourself these questions. What are your weaknesses and your strength? What is your values? What are your values? What is your unique selling point? And who are you? And in analyzing all these things, it's going to actually take us into the place of thinking. John Maxwell said the very first thing, or all successful people need to have a thinking place. In his book, How Successful People Think, you need to have a thinking place. What is your thinking place? Your thinking place is a place of prayer, a place of meditation. See, when late Dr. Miles Monroe said he prayed for 6 hours, and I was beginning to wonder, 6 hours, as in you are praying 6 hours. He said no, most of the prayer it does it in his thinking, in his meditation. That's why King David, the psalmist, said in Psalms that God listens to the meditations of our hearts. God listens to whatever goes on. So you need to have a place that you spend some time to think, to build yourself, to ask yourself questions about who you are. Your dream doesn't start about the 1 million naira profit or $1 million profit. It starts with you. It doesn't start with building the 7 stories or building the largest or the biggest firm in the world or building the biggest church in the world. It starts with you. That's why you always go through that process of defining or redefining who you are. That's why God needs to take some time to redefine who we are, or define the person we become or we are becoming. And that's why one of the things that happened to the children of Israelites, when they were leaving Egypt, most of them died. And the new generation of Israel were the one that entered into the promised land, except for some 3 people. 3 people. Those were the ones that were able to make it to the land, to the promised land. Every other person died. And that's why God redefined Israel. He redefined their personality. He tried to inculcate his culture, which is his kingdom, in their hearts, so that when they enter into the promised land, they can actually influence those people to come to know God. But the opposite was the case, is the land that influenced them. So that's why God takes time for you to build you. But before God can build you to be a business tycoon or a politician or anything or a preacher, it takes God time and resources to build you, because he's going to be orchestrating some things in your life. So that's why you are so important in the eyes of God. That's why your life is so important. And there are some 3 things that will guide you in God building you. The first thing God is going to build in you is your gifts. Is your gift, is what you have. Whatever you have doesn't necessarily mean you have to trade everything. No, you cannot say you have a gift to sing and the first thing you are thinking of is, how can I sing and make $25 million? You will make the money, but the first thing is, how can I sing and bless people? How can my song be a blessing to people? It's something that changes people. See, a lot of parents are crying. They are losing their children, they are losing their kids. So you should not come and try to sing more songs that have corrupted the youth's mind. I'm telling you, a lot of songs has told the youth that it is right to disobey parents. It is right to go to be rebellious. That it is right to be rebellious. It is right to seek after the things of the world and don't seek after God. That is the songs that we hear these days. So when you're coming, you should ask yourself, are you coming to sing the same song so that you can make money, or you are coming to sing songs so that you can bless others? That's why your gift should be what will help others. You might not see this in the long run. All these guys are making money. That's true. But what is their music doing to these people or to the youth? Because if the youth is becoming rebellious, not spending time with their parents, not even thinking of family, some of them spending time on the streets taking drugs, taking looking for money all the time. They don't care whether somebody is dying, all they want is money. What's going to happen to the next generation that is coming after? And that's why anything we are doing today, we should understand that our gift is to help people. It's not to try to make money or manipulate people. So that's why God is going to take you through this and help you redefine your gift and to redefine your mind that your gift is not just to make money. It's not just to be the best. It's to help people. People that are the best sometimes they don't even think they are going to be the best. All they were doing was they were just doing the best with their gifts and they became the best. And the second thing you need to look at is your growth level. Are you growing every day? And God is going to take you through this. And that's why Jesus said, I need to leave so that I can send the counselor. Who is the counselor? That's the Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit will be with us to help us to build our gifts, to help us to walk through this life. If you don't grow, trust me, you can never be the best. I wrote an article that I wrote about failures, and one of the third stages of failure that I said is I called it corporate failures. Corporate failure is when you build something and it generated a lot of needs and then requirement from people that a lot of people were like, we need this. And after 6 months or a year, you fail to build something that is better version of that, then you failed. If you build anything lesser than that version that you created that a lot of people are rushing into, you failed. That's the same thing about your growth level. The more you grow in life, the more you should grow. The more you grow in life, the more you should want to grow. You can never be where you were 5 years ago and expect that your gift is defining itself. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best footballer in the world right now. I understand that he spent some time doing extra training. I watched one of his live biography videos, and he was just talking about how he spent time building himself in his house. He has a lot of training equipment to build himself. So he spent time to build himself. And every other person would know. A lot of, like Johnson Maxwell spent a lot of time in his day to build himself, to grow himself. That's why every minute of successful people counts. Michael Dog said, if you are making any successful people, you should understand that their minutes count. That's why they can never be idle. If they are not getting anything or a contract or building anything, they are building themselves. They are building themselves. So that's why you need to build yourself every day. It's not every month or every single day. Set up your goals. Set up yourself. Set up your day. Even though you don't really have a lot of things you're doing currently, you need to occupy with things. Not just a lot of things, but things that actually help you to build your gift. And the last thing is the association. Who are your friends? Who are your enemies? I said enemies a lot, but yes, you need your enemies to help you grow. I read a quote from a friend of mine, Nike, and she said that sometimes you need your enemy to help you, you need your enemy so that they can tell you the real truth about yourself. And it's true. Sometimes when some people are criticizing you, what they are saying about you is actually true. But your friends might not want to point it out to you because they are your friend. But your enemy will always want to look for your weakness. They always want to point it out. See it. So, but the truth is, you need the people you go out with, the people you work with every day of your life matters. The people you are building your life around So that's why we need God in every area, from the gift to the growth to the association. I pray that the Lord will bless you. And today I pray with you that the Almighty God will guide you and protect you and will be with you. Can I pray a prayer with you today? That God will be with you, God will guide you, God will protect you. God will lead you into the path of righteousness for His name's sake. In the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Heavenly Father. In Jesus' name we pray. So thank you for watching our videos today. I will pray to will come